Have you guys ever wondered what the best golden tower is in TDS? Well guys, that's what I'm helping you guys with today. So guys, let's get straight into the video. Golden Scout is the first one we are going to be revealing, and with the standard 600 cash that you start with, you can place 2 of them. Now they shred through the first beginning waves. This is on intermediate. It's probably like the mode you'll be playing it on. You have enough money to upgrade them both to level 1, which is a really helpful upgrade honestly, and you can easily shred and do some insane damage with it. If you do level it up, you can take out hidden, and even if you have a couple more of these, like maybe 3, you could probably pretty much take out the boss in wave 7. Most things stand no chance against them in the beginning. When it gets to like the middle game and the late game, it does turn into a pretty trash tower and you're not really going to use it. But at the beginning, it really does give you a great chance to farm. The next level 3 upgrades and level 4 upgrades do get a bit expensive. You're not really going to buy them too much unless you're really using this. But guys, as you can see, this tower can help you out a lot. Alrighty guys, so time to rate the Golden Scout. Alrighty guys, so the overall damage of this tower for the price that you're paying for is pretty good. You're spending $900 and every 3 seconds you are doing 24 damage. And if you have a couple of those, you'll be easily doing pretty much 80 damage every 3 seconds, which gets crazy. So guys, for the damage it has in the beginning waves, I would give it a 6 out of 10. This tower you can't really use for mid-game though, it's really only a starter tower, so for that, I'd probably give a 4.5 out of 10. Now guys, next, we are rating it on the cost effectiveness of it. It's very cheap, and you get to do some crazy damage with it. I give that a 9 out of 10. Alrighty guys, so time to rate these towers. Alrighty, so these are the categories that we have got. So starting off with Golden Scout. Now, the average for that was, wait for it, 6.5 out of 10. Well, like, it's not that bad. It could be a bit better, but it's not bad, you know? So guys, the next thing we are rating is the Crook Boss. Now, the Crook Boss is a really good tower, except you can't actually place it on the first wave. So depending on what mode you're playing, you're pretty much giving away a free 24 health into your base health to be able to afford this before you can actually place it down. After the first wave though, the level 1 upgrade can 2-shot each zombie, which is really good. Once you level it up to level 1, it gets so much better doing 6 damage, which can 1-shot everything. And the fact that it sends out its bodyguards, or goons as it's called, they do crazy amounts of damage. The fact of that on level 2 you get flying detection and hidden detection, and you do 10 damage per shot, plus 2 pistol crooks, is a crazy good upgrade for your value of money. And the truth is guys, this goon will actually probably come out, depending on what map you're playing, before the zombies actually get to the end from the first wave. So if you're playing on a long map, this is a perfect tower. The level 3 upgrade you're probably not going to be able to afford for a while, but once you get it, it destroys everything. This tower is perfect for starting, mid, and late game. No matter what you are doing, this tower has got insane DPS. No matter what boss you're playing, it just gets cooked. And guys, even if you have a really high level boss, or a really strong zombie, it is still going to destroy it. And the max level upgrade is so good. It's pretty much almost as good as a golden mini. And the fact is, you have goons, it just gets insane. And it's so much cheaper as well. So guys, time to rate the Golden Crook Boss. Well guys, for the damage it's doing and the DPS, I give it a solid 9.5 out of 10. Its damage gets insane. It is such a good tower. And guys, because this tower is good for the starting game, the mid game, and the late game, for that dudes, I'm also going to give it a 9 out of 10. And for the cost effectiveness, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. You know, you can't place one on the first wave, but the crook that spawns in afterwards is really good. And it's pretty much going to destroy your enemies no matter what. It just gets insane. Now guys, Golden Crook Boss. Now, a Golden Crook Boss is easy one of the best, and that got an 8.5, which is in the A category. So this is like A, B, and the C, essentially. I don't think we've got anything in the trash. the trash pile. But yeah, guys, let's move on to the next. Alrighty, guys, so next we have got the Golden Soldier. Now, the Golden Soldier is really good. You can easily place one on the first wave and level it up depending on what level your skill tree is, and it will destroy the first waves for you. It is a really good underrated golden tower, and if you get this on your first golden crate, you should be thankful. This destroys things. Once you upgrade it to level 1, it does so much more damage that zombies will barely be getting out the front door. It gets crazy, and the fact that it does hidden and flight, this makes it perfect for hardcore modes, or modes like Fallen, which have hiddens come very quickly. If you get the level 3 upgrade, the burst gets increased, and it just does so well. Like, it shoots every 0.08 seconds, and even though it's a burst, the damage it does gets crazy. One of these can last you easy up to like wave 15. So guys, this is the boss wave. Let's just wait and look at how fast it takes it out. So even though it is a boss, and technically the Crook Boss did kill it faster, this cost effectiveness is so good. You're paying a decent amount, and the damage it's doing gets insane. And if you have a couple of these, nothing will be getting through. Now, time to rate it. The Golden Soldier is really good. For the damage that it's doing, I'm going to give it maybe a 7 out of 10. It does really good, and the fact that it can have hidden and flying detection so quickly. Like, it starts off with flying. That's broken. The only thing that could be a little bit better is the burst. The fact that it stops shooting can get a little bit bad sometimes if you have, like, rushes coming in or something like that. Fallens, or even a tank. It does get a bit hard. For, like, late game, early game, that type of stuff, for how long it can kind of last, I'd say it's good for early and mid game. So for that, I'm going to give it a 6.6 out of 10. And guys, for the cost effectiveness, I'm going to give that another 7 out of 10. It's a really solid choice and a pretty decent tower. Alrighty guys, so G Soldier, that was interesting. That got a 6.87 star out of 10 rating. So that's also going in the scout category. Like, it's good. It could be a bit better though. It's like, I don't really use it too often. Now guys, this makes me happy because we are on, my favorite one, the Golden Pyro. Alrighty guys, so the first downside with Golden Pyro is that you have to wait for the second wave to be able to place it. But once you do get it, it will completely melt your enemies, and especially after the second wave when you can upgrade it to level 1, I accidentally did then. It will take a bit of time for these zombies to get to the end, so if you can use consumables, like, especially if you're speedrunning, like, it won't hurt to do that. But once you get the first upgrade, like, nothing's really going to be getting through too much. The damage it does gets crazy, and it is absolutely perfect for speedrunning. The cost effectiveness is definitely so good on this. Once you get the first upgrade, like, you get that around wave 4, wave 5, even if you're farming. And, like, you're literally good until wave 12. Like, I used to speedrun doing, Molten to get coins for other golden crates. I'd have Golden Pyro, Farm, and Golden Mini. That was my entire loadout with Farm and Commander. DJ and Commander, I mean. Like, it's just so good. Even the slows, they stand no chance. And the fact is, once you kill the first one, the second one's on, like, 50 HP. Or half the HP of the first. Because it's just, it burns through multiple enemies at once. For the boss, depending on what level you have it, you are going to need to have it level 3. When I used to do the Molten before it got reworked, it would destroy the boss. Having it level 3 though, and having it around this loop, is probably the best thing for it. The burn effect pretty much stops the gold from healing up, which is really good, which is why I like it. But, yeah, because it does heal, once it gets out, it will be a little bit hard to do some damage to it. Although the burn does last for a while, as you can see, we killed it. That's why I also recommend sometimes maybe even having a second Golden Pyro can literally destroy the first few waves. If you've got 2 level 3, like, you're gonna destroy things. Alrighty guys, so now time to rate the Golden Pyro. Now, for the damage, I'm easily giving this an 8 out of 10. Like, Golden Crook Boss, for an example, does have more damage than it, but it is just so good for early waves. Even when you upgrade it, especially to max, the burn effect is so good, the range is so good, and you will be melting your enemies. And the fact that it can see hidden from, hang on, what is it? Level 1. You don't even have to upgrade it, and it can see hidden and lead, which makes it an even better tower for hardcore. Now guys, time to rate it on, like, start game, middle game, late game. Now, this is another thing for it. I'm going to give it a 6.6 because I'd say it's good for, actually, hang on, 6.5. It's good for early. It's good. It's pretty good for middle, but once you get to that late game, it's just not enough DPS to be able to take it out the big bosses. But guys, now time to rate the cost effectiveness. Well, for literally, it's 1,900 for a level 2 of this. It's really good, and it can easily melt the first couple waves for you, easy up to like wave 12, as I was saying, if you're playing casual or something like that. So I'm going to give it an 8.5. It's really good in my opinion. Alrighty, now G Pyro. This one was interesting. Alrighty guys, so G Pyro got 7.7, I think it was, which is going in this category. I did actually fix it up because there was a mistake here. I had that as 8 to 8.5 if it was meant to be 7. So, like, this is pretty good so far. I 100% agree with what we have worked out. So we got 2 more, which are pretty much somewhat some of the best. So let's see what they are. Now guys, this is very interesting. Golden Mini. Now, this is a very late game tower, so that's why, for like the late game, middle game and stuff, yeah, it's not that great. But the Golden Mini gets crazy, and oh, it's almost as good as XL, if not pretty much better. So you aren't going to be able to afford this. You're easily going to have like when I normally play, I have Golden Pyro, beat the first couple waves for me, I farm up a bit, and then I place down my Golden Mini. Once you do get it down though, the damage it does is crazy. It does take a second to charge up, but again, it's a minigunner. It does 3 damage every 0.12 seconds, or, yep, which is so good. Alright, you guys, so once you have it max upgraded, like, it's going to destroy everything. Now, these zombies aren't really that good, so let's give it an enemy that it will actually have a challenge with. Let's do a failed experiment. Now, a failed experiment, no matter what, it will still destroy. The DPS on this thing is crazy, bro. It's actually so flippin' good. So guys, time to rate this tower. Now, this is actually going to be a little bit interesting because, well, the damage it does is insane. It can't see hidden until level 2, which is a little bit sad. But for the damage, I'm easy going to give it a 10. It is a late game tower, obviously, so it is very expensive. But that brings us to our next rating chart. Okay, so for starter game, mid game, late game, it's pretty much only good for mid game and late game. You're not really going to be able to afford it for the starter game, which is why I'm going to give it a 6. It's a great tower. You're just going to need a lot of money before you can actually properly use this. Now guys, for cost effectiveness. Now this is a little bit interesting. Like, alright, here for an example. Faster rev time goes to 1.2, which it doesn't actually tell you what it is before that. But like, it just means that the minigun takes less time to charge up, which is really good. 4 damage for 900. Like, that's decent. But this upgrade's probably one of the best upgrades. You get hidden detection and another piece of damage for 2k. Like, that's pretty good. And you're spending 5.9k for 5 damage every 0.12 seconds, which is really good, somewhat. So I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. You know, I reckon the cost effectiveness could be a bit better, but then it would be a completely broken tower. Alrighty, guys, this is so sad. Golden Minigunner, arguably the best one, got a 7.7. Oh, dang. Alright, so it's in the B category. Oh, A. You know, you've got S, A, B. You know, you have to have the S column. Makes everything sound a bit better than it actually is. But, yeah, I think Golden Mini is a little bit overrated compared to, like, Crook Boss and stuff. And especially since it's only late game, I understand why that's where it is. Alrighty, guys. Now, this is an interesting one. Cowboy. Alright, so, Cowboy starts off doing 4 damage a shot. We can 2-shot. Every 6 shots it does, it gives you $35. Now, this, including with a farm, can get really good. The gold shot, that's probably one of the better upgrades that this has. It shoots pretty fast, and like Golden Cowboy is really good. Once you get it to the second upgrade, like if you're doing something like Badlands 2 or something, this is a perfect starting tower. It gives you decent money, you don't really have to farm, and it does a decent amount of damage. It shoots very fast, and yeah, it's practically a free farm for you. Once you get it to that third upgrade, might take you a little bit. It does 10 damage a shot and fires so quickly. It can one-tap things, and when bosses come around, you know they are cooked. So guys, you might get rushed a little bit, like here they made it to there, but that's all good. The damage it does is still really good, and if you have a level 3 by the time the boss comes out, it's done. Like, you're not really going to give it too much time to heal up, apart from when you're reloading or the zombies get through. So, like, it's really good. The fact that it gives you money, like, it might not be the best for intermediate, but it's really good for all the other ones. Once you get the next 2 upgrades, like, it turns into an absolute boss. It gives you so much money, guys, and it's just crazy how much damage it does. For an example, let's do a Corrupted Fallen. Like, it's doing, like, let's go 800 damage. 800 health, I mean, which is why I didn't think it would take it out. But, like, that did over 500 damage, like 550 damage. So let's give it another enemy. Here, for an example, a Breaker. Like, if you have a couple of these things, like, you're gonna cook. You're gonna actually destroy things. It's just so good. Golden Cowboy is definitely one of the better golden skins. It does give you a lot of money, although all the others are pretty good, so it's gonna be hard which to choose is the best, which is why, guys, we are making a list. But guys, so, starting off, the damage. 24 damage every 0.25 seconds. Like, look, that's really good. The fact that it reloads does add some time to that. It's like a second or 2, or 1.5 seconds, which is not bad. For damage, I'm going to give it a 7. Now, for when you can use this tower, that's easily going to be a 10. You can use it for the beginning, you can use it for the middle, and you can use it for the late game. It is so good in that sense. Now, the cost effectiveness. If you look at one from level 1, it starts off like, first upgrade, 150. Next upgrade, 600. And keep in mind, it keeps adding like 1 damage or 2 damage to it, and it makes it shoot faster and give you more money. So, going with that, the hidden upgrade is a little bit further away, which I didn't actually really factor in when saying the damage. But, yeah, so for that, I'm going to give it probably a 7.5 for cost effectiveness. Now, guys, this is an interesting one. Cowboy got 8.17. So that's also going in the B or A category, whatever you want to say. So, guys, this was actually a little bit interesting. So, Crook Boss, like, that was obviously the best. The damage is almost as good as Golden Mini. It is perfect throughout everything. The only reason why it didn't get a 10 for, like, middle game, late game, that stuff, is because you can't afford one straight away, so you do let some of the zombies get through. But then you do have the goon that comes up and takes them out at the end, depending on what length your map is, which is also really good. So I get why that is in, let's call it the S category. Now, Golden Pyro, that's great. I understand, like, it's only good for the beginning. The rest is pretty much really good, so I agree with that. Golden Mini. Yes, so that would normally be, like, in the S category, but it's in B because it's a late game tower only. It's like, if you were to consider what the best tower was overall, I reckon Engineer would easily be the top one, going off by what we are rating them by. Because you can have that from, like, the beginning levels all the way to the late levels. Which is why I understand why Minigunner is there. Cowboy. So, I get it. Cowboy's damage could be a bit better. The fact that it's spinning and stuff does actually slow it down a little bit. Yeah, I agree with that. There's not much too else to say with Cowboy. It does have a high DPS. And, yeah, if you have a lot of them, it can get really good. But Scout. Alright, yes, the Scout's really only good for the early game. It's a really good... It's great for taking out enemies quickly. Like, for early game, it might just be better than Pyro. just for like the starting 2 waves. After that, it gets a little bit slow. But yeah, you can absolutely destroy everything then. It does give you a couple ways to farm. Golden Soldier. Yeah, the best part about that is hidden and flying detection both on like level 1. That is probably the most broken part about it. And the fact that it still has a solid DPS. So guys, I hope you now know what golden skin you guys are hoping for. You know, we got the Crook Boss. Any of these 4 though, I reckon are the best. These 2 are really good. Like, if you get them, still be very happy. But they just aren't as good as these 4. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I did. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, comment down below. Leave me with a massive like. And yeah, guys, I'll see you next time. Goodbye!